We are, yeah, hello everybody who joined. We are meeting these evening meetings to get some inspiration and also to analyze the day better. To start with something motivational, inspirational. So let's start. How to gain spiritual health. What attitude we need to nurture in order to move the spirit world? We need to change our concept. Our attitude is an environment that must be prepared in order to receive spiritual help. We must use Father words and make ourselves channels to receive spiritual power. Actually, the spirit world want to be part of everything we have and do. They want to be involved in such a great extent. So whatever we may look at, we must search for the nobility in it and treat it as if it were owned directly by true parents. Then everything becomes like the expensive antique God-given treasure. Each object is waiting for your touch, hoping to feel the vibration of God through you. Consider all things holy. Why does a handkerchief owned by a holy man become so valuable? Because of the vibration of that holy man. So you too should give all things a holy value. When you touch something, feel that you are giving it glory. The same holds true for the people we meet and live with. When you see another person, how much do you care for him or her? How do you feel towards that person? You must really love the person you meet because they are the temples of God. When you touch another person, feel that through you touch, both of you will be blessed. Each of us has two aspects, mind and body. Our true mind wants to touch our body with heart and give love to it. We should think of our mind as God's mind because God loves it and that is where he dwells. Look at each man or a woman as a holy person. Regard each person's body as sacred and their mind as hallowed. If you like this, if you live like this, soon you will hear inside of yourself small voice, the sound of your mind. Wherever you walk, no evil or darkness can remain. Only good spirits can touch you if you create such an atmosphere. If you place yourself in a such position, then spirit world will pour down upon you as its abundant blessing and power. You must attract this power from the spirit world and then weld yourself to it. Make it one with your body so that even your arms and legs feel special. When you are in bed, even if it's a sleeping bag, your surroundings will become like a king's palace. Your body will be resting in a king's bed. You must name yourself as the dwelling place of God. Then all good spirits will touch you. When you go to bed, lie down with a beautiful mind. Remove all ugliness from it. In the morning, when you wake, came before the deep bosom of God, and then when you go to your mission, you will embark from the throne of God. The spirit world is always around you, listening and attentive. Always be aware that it is within your reach. If you keep thinking this way, then you will be able to control your circumstances. Make yourself a tuning fork resonating with an vibration along God frequency. Resonate with God unselfishness. If you partake of this resonance with God, then when you see someone, you'll automatically be able to sense that what type of person he is. Sometimes you will be able to see your own spirit man with your own eyes. Train yourself and discipline yourself to develop this capacity. If you live this way, you will be always able to act in the right way when an emergency arises. You are in competition with the spirit world, so you must be determined to surpass it. Adam's position is to control the spirit world, not the other way around. With prayer coming from deep within your mind, you can move a man from outside to inside, became a magnet, a mover of people's spirits, became a spiritual magnet, drawing people with love. Maintain this condition or attitude, and then your prayer will become a reality. Pray with all your heart, focusing your mind and soul on the object of your prayer. Otherwise, your mind will become restless and hasty. In the life of prayer, you must make a time to pray. Sit down even if it takes 8 hours and pray. This time will never be wasted. Then you can go out and work 8 hours for God. Therefore, be prayerful now and then go out, you and God together. If you have to write a sermon, for instance, the spirit world will help you prepare it. If you go out, the spirit world will lead you. You will discover the feeling of breaking through. You will become selfless, feeling the power of your mind and body, pulling together in harmony. So the key word for this kind of life is respect. Respect all things as holy things. Respect all men as holy men. Respect yourself as a holy person. Respect your mind as a holy. Respect your body as a holy. Pay deep respect to all people, no matter what kind of person they may be. As a child, be respectful toward an elderly man. Think over your words 3 times before uttering them and always have a humble attitude. Always share with the others the best thing you have. Empty your pocketbook to give, then you will deserve the best result. If you do not do good for your fellow men, you will have no sleep. If you have done good, then your mind will rest in peace. Unpack the dirty elements inside yourself and cleanse them. Open up the baggage of your mind and look what you find there. Don't harbor selfish feelings. Repent publicly for any selfish feeling you may have entertained. Practice the virtue of yes. If you push yourself to develop this attitude, then the spirit world must descend to assist you. The spirit world is using so many channels by which to come down and participate in God's providence. They will choose the best one to use first. In the Unification Church, a true leader must be able to mobilize the spirit world. When you touch it, all kinds of phenomena start to occur. Some very strange, some very wonderful. Don't be manipulated by them. You be the subject. Don't let yourself to be driven by strange phenomena. Before this, you may have had to face these challenges all along, but now you have a clearer understanding. You already know the secret of tapping the power from the spirit world. Witness to others, pouring out all your heart, soul, and mind for them. When I was in prison camp, I would pray, and prisoners come, would just come to me and stand there. When they were introduced to me through the guidance of spiritual, they would cling to me. You too can be like me. The problem is that you are often too distant from thinking about the spiritual dimension. Holy thing, holy mankind, holy temple, holy mind. When I was in the worst of situation, lonely and hungry, revelation would come, or an important guest would appear before me. When I need money, the spirit world would guide someone to me. Spirit world is never far away. They can cooperate with us. We should always feel that we are not doing quite enough and that we always have to try harder. Act with the support of the spirit world. If they are behind you, you will never be lonely. You will always have energy and power. Even though you may be penniless, still have no fear. You can be adventurous and bold on the road of success. The more you walk, the farther you earn to go. Who knows how long he or she will live? Maybe tomorrow you will die at the mere 25 or 30 years of age. Do you have some guarantee from God how long you will live? No one has such a guarantee. A wise person thinks like this: I have only a short time to live. Within this time, I must prepare myself for eternity. The way I live in the next 2 years will be the model of my eternal life. Then explode your sense of love. Love God and love others person as God. For an entire day, 24 hours, pour out your entire energy for someone. If you love a person like this, even though you may die early, you will have made the highest accomplishment in all eternity. Then, when God gives you more time to live, your response will be immense gratitude. Push yourself to live more fully. The person who expects death and then is given life dwell in the fullest gratitude. Leave behind something that God can praise. Each moment is so precious, there is no time for worry or frustration. The person who recognizes that the earthly life is short compared to eternity and therefore condenses his accomplishments is a wise man indeed. Think about what label you wear spiritually on your forehead. Ask yourself how many people, how many clans, how many tribes, how many nations you have loved. Seek to become that master of love. Program your life like that, and you will never be a loser. Plan as if you only had 2 years to live, and then by the third year, when you are still alive, think of the joy of living. This is resurrected living. I still have so much to do. Love my wife, my children, love all mankind. I have to love the Unification Church. I must pay indemnity for all mankind. I need to liberate man from sin. I am determined to leave behind tremendous assets. When you work, you must love that business, love the product you work with, and of course, love the people. Always give honor to the other people. God created us, but we are also shaping ourselves and restoring our original value. Return a portion of what you earn to God as a tithe. Give 1/10 for the local church, 1/10 for national level work, and 1/10 for the world level. 3/10 in all. When you give to others, don't think that you are giving to them out of your own pocket. Give out as though it were coming from a heavenly treasure. Then the person who is receiving through you is actually receiving from God. The spirit world can then help you, and God will remember everything and return it to you 10 times over. Make your company a dwelling of God. Don't just feel like a worker or supervisor. Invest your heart in your work. Determine to make it a business that will serve all people. Then wherever your business goes, it became God's love extension. Whatever you are responsible for, give it your heart and soul on a 24-hour basis. Feel like you are the parent and it is your baby. Whatever you do, think that you are carrying it out in partnership with God. Feel that you are the second owner and pour all you love into it. Then one who loves something the most is the ultimate owner. When you give love, you will attain infinite value. Yes, brothers and sisters, thank you very much. This is the message for today. Please analyze your day, how it was, how God helped you. I have a very interesting day too. In the morning, we was reading about to not God is not complaining, so we also shouldn't complain. So before go to bed, as Messiah Second Coming said in his speech, please clean all dirty from yourself, and today and tomorrow and every day, whatever you do, think that you are carrying it in partnership with God. So this was our evening, good evening meeting. See you tomorrow and contact me to participate. All the best.